It's the end of 2015. I bought myself a Christmas gift, a new microphone. I spent a lot of this year learning about microphones. A lot of time and money. Well, to justify that expense, I guess I should teach you what I've learned. I know that a lot of people are always looking to break into the YouTube space and maybe do some podcasting, and they're wondering what kind of audio equipment they should get. I'm going to give you my advice. I'm not a professional, but if you're just breaking in, neither are you. You can learn from my hard-earned wisdom here. No one is paying me to do this. In fact, nobody even asked me to do this. So this is all just my opinion. The most common USB microphone on the market is the Snowball. Do not buy the Snowball. The only reason it's common is inertia. All of the YouTube personalities you're familiar with probably use the Snowball, and the reason that they all sound the same is because they all use the Snowball. It has a very idiosyncratic range of frequencies that it picks up, and that's why everyone all has the same high-pitched, squeaky, shouty voice. That's because that's what the Snowball picks up. I think as new microphones enter the market, we will see a wider range of YouTube personalities. So don't get the Snowball. Now, the company that makes the Snowball, their name is Blue. And although the Snowball is bad, the company is not, and virtually every other mic that you'll want to buy is probably from Blue. Blue is reigning supreme in the USB market right now. There are various other companies producing USB mics, but I haven't had any luck with them in comparison to Blue's mics. They're all both more expensive and less responsive. So I do recommend going with Blue. If you want to go cheap, then your option is probably going to be the Snowflake, which is like an upgraded version of the Snowball, in that it's smaller and has better audio quality. The Snowflake doesn't look like much, but it picks up just about as well as the Snowball does, and it's not nearly as big, so you might give that a try. However, both the Snowball and the Snowflake don't really have audio quality much better than a headset mic, in my opinion, so if you're really strapped for cash, just grab a headset mic. The sound quality that you might associate with headset mics is really Skype audio compression. When you're recording to your computer, you're not going to get that compression, and it's going to sound fine. If you're willing to aim a little bit higher, there are a lot of mics in the $100 range. Most third-party mics cost about that. If you're going to go in that range, I would probably recommend the Blue Yeti. It's quite good. I'm using the Yeti Pro right now, which is twice that amount, but it has a couple more features. The mic I was using before was the CAD C3, and I don't really recommend it. It wasn't a terrible mic. I think it's probably about as good as the Yeti, but it was a little bit less responsive, and it didn't have any. It was a little bit more expensive and a little bit less responsive. There's not really any reason to get it. You might just go with the Yeti instead, especially since you can get the Yeti on sale somewhere and pay less than $100 for it. So that's really what I recommend. If you're going on the cheap side, get the Snowflake. If you're going on the expensive side, get the Yeti. Ooh, not very complicated. And that's at the end of 2015. I'm hoping that 2016 brings us a whole new fleet of USB mics from other corporations. There are a couple of USB mics that have gained some level of notice these days, but most of the time they're being compared to the Snowball, and, you know, I can beat the Snowball with a headset mic, so there's no real comparison there. If you're going to look for shopping comparisons, you're going to want to compare whatever you're looking at to the Yeti or the Yeti Pro, and see that. Now, I haven't used the Yeti Pro very long, so excuse me if my voice is a little bit odd. I'm not doing any post-filtering. All I'm doing is speaking through a pop filter, so I might have an excessive amount of lower frequencies in my voice, because that's how my voice is in real life. My voice sounds like mud. Hooray! It's doing a very good job of recording that. Anyway, I hope your season is going well, and now that I've got a new mic, maybe I'll do some more audio recording. Tell me what you think, comparing my current audio to my previous audio, and whether or not you plan to get yourself a microphone. See ya.